Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Texas with me. It is December 22nd, and I'm coming to you with a different deck today. This is the Monday spirit guidance that I seek every week to help guide my course going forward for the next 7 days. So whenever you watch this video is talking about your next 7 days. Does not have to be Monday, December 22nd, nor does it have to be in Texas. This is timeless guidance brought to you with commune with the spirits of Texas, and it is also worldwide. So wherever you are, whoever you are, however you are welcome here as the spirits offer you a path forward for the next 7 days. Typically we do animal spirits here. I don't often do tarot. However, this morning, this particular deck and cat came out pretty heavily, so it does seem that cat is our brethren for the week. She will be guiding us along our way. Remember, if you see a cat, or hear a cat, or see a word cat, however spirit decides to present itself to you, make sure you use your discernment, because let's be honest, there's a lot of cats in the world. It may not be every single cat, but every cat can be a sign. Use your discernment, trust your mind, heart, gut network, and trust. Alright, running it into tune, and then we'll be kicking this sucker off. Rooting into the mother, branching to the father, bowels and center. Walking the self away. Opening up for information. Allowing spirit to flow through. Alrighty, everybody, we're going to be pulling out one tarot card that will give us guidance from the cat. Alrighty, let's see. Spirit, please, one card to give us guidance for the week. Thank you, cat, for coming out today. Awesome there? Okay. Oh, no, it's not know that. You're a cat. It's probably in there, but I'm going to check the rest of the deck just to make sure. Okay. We got here, we got 5 of our mid-call. Yeah, 6 of them are, let's see. Nay. No. Okay, thank you. Okay, and we have with us today the 8 of Wands. Alright, let's get this guy set up, animals. Okay, today we have the 8 of Wands guiding us through the next week. I'm going to read straight from the book because honestly this deck, the Cat Tarot, let's see, who's it by? Good enough, I'm trying now, hold on. Designed by Juna Huerta, art by Megan Lynn Knott, and text by Julia Smiley. Well, thank you, the 3 of you, for making this fantastic deck. This is, in fact, my first tarot deck, gifted to me by my sister at the very beginning of my spiritual journey. So you guys are going to get to join along for a lovely little cat tarot venture. Okay. 8 of Wands, what do you have to say for us for this week? Stay on your toes. Life's about to speed up in the best way. Too many fun distractions. Which way to look? What to play with first? In the upright position, like a gust of wind ushering in a million fall leaves to chase, this card ushers in an exciting time. All that effort of chasing and jumping pays off in the form of some quick changes. It might be time for a change of scenery, out of the house and into the backyard to play. Pay attention to grooming. You want to look good for this phase. In matters of the heart, a heady and unexpected romance could be on the horizon. Well, this is really a lovely... Oh, what a lovely way for us to spend our week. The next 7 days, everyone. Make sure and find forms of play so that you can enjoy this time. Whether you have leaves right now, see, it's autumn in Texas right now. I don't know if it's winter for the rest of y'all because it is near the end of December. But here in Texas, there are still plenty of leaves for me to go jump around and play in. Get my own little book here. Or to grab a little extra information. Alright, so Eight of Wands continues to stand for sudden progress, speed, swift activity, and rapid advancement. Well, y'all, I don't know that there's really much I need to say here. Spirit's pretty clear about this. We're going to have an excellent 7 days. There's going to be a lot of progress. We need to stay on our toes. Make sure that we're showering, we're cleansing, we're keeping our body and our soul in a nice balanced state. And, wow, yeah, I guess we're just going to have a great week, y'all. I'm not really sure which emotion to tap into. Spirit, do you have any guidance for that? Because this is... Joy. Okay, Spirit wants me to tap into joy. Okay, joy is an emotional friend of all of ours, of course. A recent friend of mine. Pardon me, I need to take a drink out. Oh, such fun. Oh, thank you. So joy. Spirit, what should we talk about with joy? Transformation? And goal reaching. Interesting. Oh, you want to do signs now? Okay. All right, so we're doing signs now. I clearly forgot to do them at the beginning of the tarot. We're going to go do a sign tuck-in. All right, Spirit. Vanilla pudding. Okay, hopefully not combined together, but teriyaki sauce. Someone has some teriyaki sauce sitting on their desk. Ideally not with the vanilla pudding. Just into the signs. Your back left blinker is broken on your car. Those who have a family of squirrels, specifically returning to their backyard repeatedly. So not just once, y'all. This is squirrels that you've maintained a connection with. It's very specific. Also, love you. Whoever puts squirrel food out, you're amazing. You're the best. A broken green cup. And a 100+ count crayon box. All right, so these are our signs. Remember that the signs do not mean whether or not this reading is or is not for you. It simply means that if one of the signs resonated with you, this is definitely your reading. So, broken taillight, good luck. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it because everything's going to be okay, at least for the next 7 days. So these are your signs. All right, Spirit wants me to talk with you all about joy. Joy for me was one of the first emotions that I met in the inner world. For those of you who are new, I have for the last 10 years self-taught and self-practiced shamanic journeying so as to heal my own soul wounds and to be able to live as a completed full person. Hello, Mockingbird. You are so distracting. But so with joy, we want to think that we're at her mercy, that we're only allowed to feel joy when it happens to us, right? You know, you get a promotion at work, joy. You know, you've got your birthday, joy. You fall in love, joy. Yes, those things are true. joy does often come to us in tandem with something that is good for our lives. That's something to keep in mind about our friend joy, is it is still simply a hormone in the brain letting us know something, giving us information that we can make our choices on in life. Typically, in my experience, if something makes you genuinely joyful, there's nothing to deny there. Step into that joy, let yourself feel it. Don't judge or shame how it got there. That being said, an important note about joy is that we do have control of it. We are allowed to make up our mind as to what does or does not bring us joy, help us feel joyful. And even in my darkest moments, I have been able to find joy. How did I do that? There is a fictional series that many of us grew up on that I shall not name. That being said, in it, there's a moment where the main character is being attacked by his arch nemesis, respectively. And as he's going through intense internal soul pain, feeling all sorts of things of loneliness, rejection, he made the choice to think about the things that bring him joy. He thought about his friends. He thought about the moments that they shared of laughter and love, and he used that to fight off the negativity that was attacking him. I'm sure you all know exactly who I'm talking about here. But even so, the point is, in my darkest moments of grief or despair or depression, I learned that if I ground with the mother and branch with the father to bring myself into balance, and then in that moment recall things that bring me joy, such as my partners or my pets. Ironically, my tarantulas, I am arachnophobic, but they do bring me joy. The weather right now, I mean, there's so many things in any given moment that we can tap into that will allow or cause our brain to produce the hormones that create the joy. Now, obviously this is not a tool that fits in every single situation. There are times in which the grief and the sorrow and the pain, whatnot, needs to be felt and gone through. So I'm not saying to reject those emotions. Allow them to give their message as well. But if you're starting to feel overwhelmed by the depression or the grief, if you're starting to feel like there's too much and you can't go on, baby, you've got a brain, and that brain is ready to do the work for you. Make the choice to come into balance. Make the choice to remember moments of joy and utilize that, borrowing it into those moments when you don't feel like you can know joy. You know what I mean? Okay. What else, Spit? That was a very sharp, that is all. All right, well, y'all, that is all for this week's tarot. Excellent week it's going to be as we joyfully find our way through our week. All right, I'm about to film the tiny tarot, so there's going to be a little bit of nugget of information for this day specifically. So if you're watching this video, make sure to find its tandem tiny tarot. I will try to remember to link it in the bottom. My ADHD does not promise I'll remember to do that. And thank you all for attending this week's Timeless, typically Oracle, but this week it was Tarot, Timeless Tarot. And I bid you all a beautiful, joyous, abundant week. Oh, let's roll in it, y'all. Let's roll in it. Go in peace and be blessed, y'all. You are all loved, exactly as you are.